Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptomancer, where we feature content on play-to-earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. And for today's video, I wanted to talk about Phase 2, some of the voucher calculations, some of the analysis here that I've been looking at, and it may be helpful for you. Before we get started, of course, I have to put out the disclaimer here that everything we're talking about here is for informational and educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Do your own research, make your own decisions with your own money. That being said, we know that Phase 2 is going to be important for those that want guaranteed access to Chaos Legion card packs. Let me just hop into some of the details here. I jotted some notes down into PowerPoint just to kind of walk through some of my thoughts here. Let's take a look. So we know that the benefits of participating in the Phase 2 Chaos Legion pack offering consist of basically two things. You get guaranteed pack availability and access before the general sale and the bulk sale, and you get access to 2 legendary airdrop cards, of which the drop rate, the card stats, the type, the splinters, etc. are still yet to be announced. So if you believe that Chaos Legion packs may sell out within 24 hours, or you can't, won't, or aren't able to participate in a bulk sale, and or you must have immediate access to the new legendary airdrop cards, Phase 2 of the Chaos Legion sale is a very important and critical buying opportunity for you. So what I wanted to do is look at 2 potential sample scenarios to look at calculating voucher value. Now there's going to be many assumptions in each scenario, and this scenario may not be applicable to your specific personal situation, but I think it's good to illustrate as an example of some of the details you may want to consider when looking at your personal Phase 2 strategy, or even general sale or bulk sale strategy. So let's look at some of the assumptions we have for scenario number 1. So if you do not buy packs in Phase 2, you would be able to get guaranteed packs in the bulk sale process, meaning if you decided to skip Phase 2, you'd have access via a private group buy to access the bulk sale before the general sale happened. Now there are certainly extra risks here that exist in a scenario such as this with a private group buy. Do your own research, obviously, before participating or evaluating that. That being said, you're also able to maximize the 20% bonus discount in Phase 2, which would mean you might be buying 2,000 plus packs on your own, or you're being part of a private Phase 2 group buy scenario. We also assume that the Hive Engine resale value of vouchers is at $4. It may be higher or may be lower at the time of this video though. The voucher price is around $4.30 approximately. You would be buying 100 Phase 2 packs, and you would have access to 2 legendary airdrops, each at the same effective airdrop rate as part of the Phase 2 purchase. The drop rate being used for this scenario calculation is the same as Dr. Blight, meaning that for every 50 packs you would purchase in Phase 2, you would get 1 guaranteed airdrop. Now, it's been hinted that the actual drop rate may be similar to Untamed. Matt had mentioned this in the recent town hall, and Stever had also mentioned on his YouTube channel some of the calculations that go behind that. If that does become the case, the numbers may not be 50 packs guaranteed airdrop. It may be in the 350 to 450 pack range, so keep that in mind. We also assume that the immediate resale value of the new legendary airdrops will remain the same as Dr. Blight, and that's approximately $100 per legendary card. And for the purpose of this scenario, we assume that you're not purchasing any packs in the previous pre-sale. That's just to keep the airdrop calculations simpler for this scenario. So, with all of those assumptions in play for scenario number 1, if we look at the cost of the pack for phase 2 being $4 plus the voucher resale value, that's going to mean every pack we purchase in the phase 2 phase is essentially $8 per pack in an opportunity cost. You'll receive 100 packs plus 20 bonus for 120 total packs. Again, we're assuming you're getting the 20% bulk discount there. And the total cost of your phase 2 purchase is $800. You will receive 4 legendary airdrops, 2 each, given the assumption of 50 packs per airdrop required. And the estimated value of the legendary airdrops is going to be $400 based on our assumptions. The opportunity cost of the vouchers, again, is $400 based on the current Hive Engine resale value. If you put all this together and crunch the numbers, the total expected profit or loss of participating in this scenario versus the opportunity cost is $0, meaning you're not losing any money, you're not making any money based on the alternative options that you would have in the market. The reason why we're saying that the total profit or loss is at $0 from an expected value perspective is because the cost or opportunity cost of selling the vouchers that we're using in phase 2 is approximately $400, and the value of the airdrops received, we're estimating with this scenario assumptions at also approximately $400. So again, here we have a wash from an opportunity cost or expected value perspective in this scenario. That value obviously changes when you change the parameters. For example, if in the future the money you received from the selling of those vouchers on Hive was converted to Hive and then Hive pumped or dumped, that would obviously make a difference in the value of your sale of the vouchers. Same thing with the cards, the airdrops. If, for example, the value of those legendary airdrop cards over time increased substantially or decreased substantially, the expected value or opportunity cost here would also change. This is assuming all things being equal, day 0 of general sale starting. So the takeaways, again, there's not any inherent value or benefit necessarily to participating in phase 2 with these specific buying parameters. The alternate option could be to purchase airdrop cards directly on the Splinterlands marketplace, as these airdrops will have a chance to be pulled in all 12 million remaining Chaos Legion packs, similar to Yoda, Llama, and Kitty from Untamed, for example. Now, if the legendary airdrop rate per pack were to increase to more than 50, this scenario becomes a losing scenario from a profit loss perspective, from an expected value, based on the next scenario we'll look at. And then also, if the legendary airdrop market resale value for the legendary card drops below $100, it also becomes a losing scenario from expected value. That being said, if the airdrop value is in line with, let's say, a Yoden, that's $800 per card, then obviously it becomes a winning scenario. Same thing if the airdrop rate were to drop below 50, it would also turn this into a winning expected value scenario. Now, I will put the caveat here that the value of guaranteed access to Chaos Legion packs via Phase 2 is subjective. So if you put a high value on getting guaranteed Chaos Legion packs because you believe that they might sell out before you get access to them in the general sale, then you need to add that expected value to this equation based on your assessment there. So let's talk about scenario number 2 as an alternate scenario to calculate your voucher value. In scenario number 2, we assume again that if you did not buy in Phase 2, you'd be able to get guaranteed packs via the bulk sale, either via a private group buy or by purchasing over $100,000 in packs on your own. The $4 voucher resale value is assumed as the same in scenario number 1. And again, we assume that you didn't purchase any packs in the pre-sale phase just to keep the airdrop calculations simpler. So if we look at scenario number 2, in this scenario, the cost per bulk sales pack is $4. We sell all of our 100 vouchers that we would have used in scenario number 1 to participate in the phase 2 for $400 on Hive Engine on the secondary market. As such, we don't have any vouchers available to get access to the free bonus airdrop vouchers in the bulk sale. So the total number of bulk sale packs that we could purchase at $4 each with all of our combined money would be 200 Chaos Legion packs at a total cost of $800. In this scenario, we'd get access to 0 guaranteed legendary airdrops at a value of $0. So the delta between scenario 2 and scenario number 1 would be essentially we wouldn't have 4 legendary airdrops, but we would instead have 80 extra Chaos Legion packs, which is equivalent to 400 Chaos Legion cards. Now, these 80 extra Chaos Legion packs could be used for opening, could be used for listing the cards on the marketplace, or could be for hodling, right? In addition, if you did open those extra 80 packs, you would have 400 extra chances to pull a legendary airdrop card. Again, not guaranteed, but chances to pull them. So the delta here is what is more value, all things being equal, is do you value 4 guaranteed legendary airdrops more than 80 Chaos Legion packs? And that's going to be a question that you would need to evaluate if both of these scenarios apply to you personally. So what are the key takeaways here? It's critical to understand that the number of pre-sale phase 2 packs required to guarantee a legendary airdrop, plus the legendary airdrop cards themselves, their type, their strength, for example, are they a summoner, are they strong, are they going to be meta, what splinter are they a part of, what is their value going to be? Until we have more details on these 2 pieces of information, which are key, the equation will be a little bit subjective, right? So we really need to have these 2 pieces of information to really get a better number for expected value and how we make our decision. So keep that in mind. I think the main takeaway here is that everyone's personal situation is going to be unique and different on how they approach phase 2, the bulk sale process, and the general sale. But if you gain anything from this video, it's now is the time to craft your personal plan and strategy, because time is ticking, and essentially around Christmas or the last week of the month, a decision will need to be made for anyone holding vouchers or looking to buy vouchers in phase 2, because soon after that period, that's not going to be an option anymore, and then you're going to be left with pretty much just the general sale activity at that point in time. So I hope this analysis and information is thought-provoking. Maybe you'll use it to do your own personal calculations and see what your strategy will be. If so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more timely content on Splinterlands and all things play to earn on the blockchain. And until next time, keep stacking those stats.